we are at TU-Automotive Detroit 2015. And today I'm joined by Michael Deitz, Senior Group Manager, Connected Car and Owner Marketing of Hyundai America. Hi, thanks for joining me.
How are you? Thanks for having us.
Firstly, I just want you to explain to the viewers your role within the company. What's the role you do?
It expands over time.
Yeah.
So I have responsibilities for connected vehicle and marketing around the connected vehicles and owner marketing, because having a connected vehicle and just marketing connected services is only one part of it, because what we're really offering to customers are solutions to unmet needs and problems that they may have, such as really scheduling vehicle service and that type of surrounding, which is about the vehicle ownership experience.
And so in that role within the organisation, what are the biggest opportunities for you and Hyundai in the coming years with the connected car?
I think the opportunity really exists in how do you take technology and bridge it together with the vehicle and with, again, the ownership experience, because a customer many times is fearful or leery about technology, and technology is coming at them from many different angles. So how do you make this technology have meaning for them? Such as, what will it do? Will it save me time? Will it save me money? Will it help me know my vehicle needs service prior to the vehicle needing service? Those types of solutions really offering to the customer, so that, again, it's becoming something that's useful and that they have insight into, yes, this is something I need and this is something I can't live without, because it becomes so critical to their ownership experience.
And that sort of brings us to the next question about the opposition to it, the obstacles to this move, whether it's from the customer or whether it's from outside technology, the way technology changes, the speed of change of technology. Can that be an issue for an OEM such as Hyundai?
It can be an issue, but I really think at Hyundai, we're known really for Hyundai speed. And this really gives us many opportunities, because we're a company that remains pretty agile. And so we continue to change at a rapid pace and really make those changes quickly. And I think that that's really a core strength, not only to Hyundai, but in this space as well. Because many companies are still deciding, and we're going and then making improvements along the way. Just 4 years ago, we announced that we were entering this space at the telematics update in Las Vegas. From that time, we launched a product. We were in market here, in June of 2011. 4 years later, we've introduced a smartwatch. We're the first to market, mass market brand that offers a smartwatch that enables you to remote start your vehicle right from your wrist. And that's something, again, taking something that is a technology that, looks like, this is pretty cool and innovative, and making it have meaning for the customer, so that if I'm in my office, I can just look at my watch and start my car, because it's 0 outside or minus 15 in the Chicago and the Detroit type area, many places, and be able to have that car warmed up when I go out, or, as we're going into the summer months now, be able to really cool that car down. And I still remember that 4 years ago when we were here, it was actually a heat wave in Detroit, and it was about 110 degrees that day when we were doing demos outside. And I think, again, that's when it really starts to matter for a customer, when you take this technology, for example, even as we talk about remote start, and how does that have meaning for me? So if I have a child at home, an infant, I don't want to take my infant out to a car that's cold or super hot. I really want to have that at the optimal temperature. And it's really about, again, what's the best experience for me, and improving really my quality of life and living. And that's really what we strive to do, is how do we take our cars and make them so that they're attractive for people to buy, and how do we make sure that these are technologies that a customer can't live without, that become crucial to their day-to-day living experience as well as ownership experience.
Excellent. And look into the future, 10, 20 years' time. Where do you see Hyundai in this? Where do you see Hyundai spreading its wings within the mobility, car manufacturing, whatever you want to call it? How do you see the future for the connected car?
I see it really continuing to advance in ways of ownership experience and really as how does this relate to my relationship with Hyundai as a customer, so that I understand, okay, my vehicle needs to have service done. The car will help me schedule this service. The car helps me remember that I have service, but then it takes it one step further, that it's no longer a closed ecosystem of Hyundai the vehicle, but taking it into wearable technologies, so that my smartwatch, or whether it be a Google Glass type solution where, we showed that at CES about 2 years ago, when, it's still it was one of those wearable technologies that was pretty exclusive at that point. We expanded it further, took it to the smartwatch, where again, the smartwatch I'm wearing today is $199 price point. Pretty affordable when, if you shop for just an average watch, it's about $100 to $200 price range as well. So how do you make this so that it's affordable? It's something that people see as useful to them, because again, having technology for technology's sake doesn't do much. You can promote it, but until a customer is able to understand how does this relate to how I conduct my life, how does it make it better, that it really starts to have meaning. So whether it's bringing together the Internet of Things and being able to pull in, okay, I'm on my way home from work and I know it's time to, turn on the oven. And at some point you'll have the capability of turning on your oven so that the food can start getting prepared. Or I'm reliable, so my air conditioning right now is set at 78. I'm trying to remain eco-conscious. Yes, there are intuitive learning systems, but maybe I don't have one of those systems. I'll be able to then command it to, basically through the voice and voice command, to say, turn on my AC and put it at X temperature and have it go to that temperature. I think really we're pushing the envelope really of what is happening. Or if you think about a package being delivered at your home and you need to see has it arrived, you have the ability with today's cameras to know there's the package there. Think about being able to do an authorization and sign for that package, so that no longer does a expedited delivery service like FedEx need to wait for you to get your signature or come back to receive that signature, that you're able to get that day, and you could do that virtually over over the network. And so I think there's a whole lot of opportunity out there, and we're just really starting to hit that. I think as people evolve and customers really start to experience these technologies, they're really starting to understand that once you have one piece of the technology, you're willing to try another piece of the pie. And I think that really becomes the hook, is keeping it simple and keeping it so that I can interface and have as much of that pie as I want to have, so that maybe I'm a person who's at a stage 1 or a stage 3 in the learning process, that the technology is friendly enough that I can interface at that level, and then slowly, gradually over time, get to more of a level 6, 7, 8, or even a 10. And it has to be scalable for people. Because if we introduce something that's complex and it's at a level 10, and most consumers are at a level 3 from their uptake on that technology, you're not going to really get the desired results.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, events like this, TU-Automotive, what does Hyundai get from an event like this?
This is really about information sharing and also about learning, because there are many companies that come out here, and this is really about an opportunity to interface with other companies and be able to share some of the thoughts that we have and some of the innovation ideas, and really help move them to the next level. Also, really to see information that we might not have awareness to, and learn from other companies as to what the opportunities and possibilities are. And that really is, again, I think a space that you can't really learn everything just from sitting behind a PC and surfing the web. You need to come and interface with people and get their perspective, because behind most technologies there's a human, and there's a human interface, and that's where these opportunities exist.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay.